Hello, everyone, and as always, thank you for tuning in to 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for Oakland Grizzlies sports. We are live here in the O Arena in a beautiful November evening for the opening night of the Golden Grizzlies taking on the Yellow Jackets of Defiance. The Yellow Jackets coming up from Ohio to take on the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Defiance this is their third game of the year. Oakland, their home opener and their season opener here. I am Gavin Smilowski, your play-by-play for today, and to my left is my color commentator, Jacob Board. Jacob, what can we expect from today's game?
I think this is going to be a very good game. It is the home opener, and a lot of fans are very excited, Gavin. And, it's just going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, sir.
Yes, I mean, we can expect a lot this year, a different team coming in, but Oakland, anyone who hasn't tuned into Oakland basketball, we broadcasted live for the preseason game against U of M at Little Caesars Arena. That was a blast, but this will be the first actual game since March Madness. Oakland taking down Kentucky in the round of 64. A massive win for the Golden Grizzlies and a big win just for the program as a whole. Oakland getting a lot of media attention after that, and I think it was huge, and it's something that can play a big part here in this upcoming season. I think one thing that we talked before, Jacob, before this game is, it's very different faces. But one thing you said is you talked a lot about Campy. I kind of want to know what can we expect from him. What are our thoughts on Campy coming into this season?
I think even though it's a brand new team, Campy is still going to expect the same things. He's going to want these guys to compete, play hard, fight through the whistle, and do whatever it takes to get that win.
Campy coming into this season, looking for his 700th win today. That's 10th among active D1 coaches as of October 1st, 2024. Oakland has 879 wins all time, so Coach Campy, a huge part of that Oakland team. It's something that really defines this team. One of the big things that Oakland has is they work with transfers. Transfers make a huge difference. We saw that in players last year like Jack Bulkey making a huge impact when Rocket Watts came back over was something huge. DQ Cole coming in, all new players, and it's relatively the same this year. One of the big new players, Woodrich, coming in, a couple of freshmen coming in for the Golden Grizzlies, a couple from overseas. You see Mukeba coming in, the brother of Jones, Jalen Jones, coming in. It's a very different team, and one thing that has stayed constant throughout the seasons, Jacob, has been Campy.
Well, we know Coach Campy loves his guys, man. He loves these recruits. And not only the recruits, he loves the transfers. He loves to bring them in. And I think the big thing he wants is leadership. He wants the same guys to teach these young guys what to do, what not to do, and just be leaders to them.
Yes, leadership, it's going to be something that Campy is going to kind of have to search for this year. Last year, you had Lampin. It was his fourth season playing for the Grizzlies. You had senior Rocket Watts coming in for his second season with the Golden Grizzlies. You had what they would call Mr. Oakland himself in Trey Townsend in his fourth season.
You had Chris Conway.
You had Conway, yes, you had these leaders. But this year, those guys aren't here. So we got returners like DQ Cole, who had a huge impact last season. And that may be someone that obviously Campy's going to try to feed into because it's a guy who has that winning mentality. He won against Kentucky. Can he bring that to the team this year?
Yes, I believe we can, but it's just going to take a lot of work, and it's gonna be a bumpy road. It's not going to be easy. But you know what? Campy comes in. He says, we're not new to this. We've been around the block a few times. We know what it takes to get the job done.
Campy had a few big wins so far in his career. But as we settle into this game, starting lineups for each team, the Defiance Yellow Jackets starting Donovan Stone, Jordan Jury, Connor Bush, Jalen Brown, and Evan Park. As for the Grizzlies, they have Hassim Mashur, the freshman, hitting the floor from Dearborn, DQ Cole, Jason Woodrich, Baru Neverlarua, and Dang Majak. And the tip is going to go to the Yellow Jackets. The ball up top in the hands of Jalen Brown. Flipped over to Bush, guarded by DQ. Back up, ball almost taken away by Woodrich into the backcourt. Picked back up by Brown. He looks to attack from way downtown. That's one flying off front iron, rebounded by the Grizzlies.
And he misses the three, and here comes DQ. And he passes it to Baru. Baru is bringing it up the floor right now. Here we go.
Baru up top, Now playing a bit of a different position that we could have usually expected from him. Over to DQ. Cole looks to attack, and that's going to be a
non-shooting foul.
They're going to give the ball back to the Grizzlies. Quick penalty on the Defiance Yellow Jackets. Team first. Ball will be taken out of bounds by Woodridge.
And it's on Connor. It's on Connor Bush. That'll be his first.
Ball into Neva Larua. He's picked up top. This one by Park. Neva Larua looks for the handoff. Give it up to Cole. At the block, Cole looks to attack. Puts his shoulder down off 1 foot, off glass, and easy for two.
And that'll be DQ's first points of the game.
Brown will take it in the backcourt. The point guard. He seems to be getting a lot of minutes for this Defiance team. Looks to attack. Picked up by DQ at the logo. Flips it over to Bush. Bush finds himself open, lets one go. Off right iron again. Rebounded once again. This one by Mashur. Mashur in transition early. Looking to attack Jury. Finds Woodridge. He's left wide open. The transfer from Cleveland State lets one go. Off target. Rebounded, though. Great play by the Grizzlies. Mashur keeps it alive. Woodridge looks to attack again. Shoulder down into Bush. Off with one hand. That's off the glass. Rebounded again by the Grizzlies.
And I got to say, I love this. We're fighting for rebounds, man. This is what you want to do. You want to set the tempo early. You want to show them who they're playing exactly. I love it. I love it.
Ball will go to Defiance. Brown up top with it.
Yep, Jaylen Brown coming down the floor.
DQ.
You know.
He's on top of it. Ball flipped over to Stone. Picked up by Woodridge. Stone looks for an opening, a little bit of movement. And Neva Larua picks him up. Back out to Brown. Jaylen Brown. DQ pressing very high. Wow, good defense there by DQ. Cole flipped over to Stone. Stone looks to attack. Wave from way downtown again. That's an air ball up and
he misses.
under. Off target.
Rebound.
DQ will take it. He looks to attack.
Oh, yeah.
Flying through the lane, up with one hand, deflected. Good defense there by Defiance.
I don't know about that. That should have technically kind of been a foul, in my opinion.
A lot of contact there. I'm surprised they didn't call it either, Jacob.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that too, Gavin.
Ball out to Brown. And that's a kickball violation on DQ. Good defense there. Ball will remain with the Yellow Jackets. Defiance picking it back up. Score 2-0. Bit of a slow start. 17:34 to go in the first half. Ball will be taken up top by Brown.
Yep.
Finds Jury in the corner. Down low to Park. Park's got Majuk on his back. Ball flicked back out. This one. Wide open jump shot there. Taken by Defiance.
And he misses.
Good defense.
It seems Defiance can't make a shot right now.
Mashur,
they're getting
freshman.
They're getting looks, but they can't make a shot.
Mashur's got it up top. He's pressed high by Stone. And that one given up good.
Stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown. And he makes the basket, and he gets the foul.
And one in transition. Good play by Brown. Control with his body. Just a bad pass by Mashur. Assam Mashur, one of the freshmen on this OU team, as he does get the start today. Not necessarily something that I think we were expecting, but cool that he's going to get some minutes. And there's going to be a quick substitution, though, for the Golden Grizzlies, as Mashur will hit the bench, and Jalen Jones will check in.
Now, as we were talking about before, this guy is very exciting. You know, we've heard that he's got explosive speed, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do here.
Neva Larua with it at the logo. Hands it back off to Jones. Jones up top. Brother of Isaiah Jones. Over to DQ. Pole's got it. Majuk down low. Great play there. Up goes Brew. Good defense there from Bush.
And no foul was called.
Ball over in the corner to Jury. Way downtown again.
Brown takes the shot. He misses.
Very confident. And that's going to be a foul called on Parks. This Defiance team let them fly from downtown. Very confident with their three-point shooting. And the ball will be taken out by DQ. Out underneath the basket for the Golden Grizzlies.
And it seems as if the Yellow Jackets want to do like a little double press.
Ball flipped over to Woodridge. He's got it. Up top, flips it over to DQ. Looking for something, finds Baru at the elbow. He takes that shot.
And Baru gets it.
Nice shot there for Baru. And that'll be 4-3. Ball over to Stone. Woodridge, the defender. Back up to Brown. Jaylen Brown all the way up top, guarded by Jalen Jones. Switch to DQ as the defender. Over to Bush. Bush lets one go.
And
That's
he
in for
and
three.
he gets it. He gets it.
Another good play. Another shot down for Defiance. Score 6-4. And ball nearly lost. It is lost in transition. Brown will take it out one-on-one with Jones. Goes up with the right hand off glass, off
and
target.
Baru gets the rebound.
Good
and
work.
they are pressing Baru. And it's going to be a foul on number 1.
It's going to go on Jury.
Jury, yes.
And we're going to get a media timeout. We're going to take a quick break here from WXOU. You are listening to 88.3 FM and WXOU Sports on YouTube. We will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 88.3 FM, WXOU, and WXOU Sports on YouTube. As we get back into this first half highlights for the Grizzlies, the score is 6-4. Defiance lead after 15:30. Ball in the hands of the Grizzlies. DQ lets one go, and that's off target. Bush looks to attack. Hands it off to Brown. Jalen Jones, the defender. Up top. Finds the Defiance player on the sideline. That'll be Stone. Stone looks to attack Neville LaRue. Rolls it over to Jalen Brown. He attacks. Ball loose and picked up by Jones. And again, brought back by Brown. And he's going to have another and one bucket. Brown with a fiery start for this Defiance team.
And, you know, he could be a problem early for our team. He could be a big problem.
He's got 2 buckets already, both of which and one, looking to convert this play and give Defiance a 9-4 lead. 15 to go here in the first half, still early. Oakland gets the board off that missed free throw. Jones with it up top. Bush, the defender. The explosive Jones hands it off to DQ Cole. Cole looks to attack down low. Open in the corners, Jones. He goes baseline and up for 2.
Boy, Camby was not lying. He was not lying. This guy's got speed.
Up top now, Brown, guarded by Jones. Finds Stone. Woodridge, the defender. Looking to attack. Still up near the logo. Fast out back to Bush. The defender, Neville LaRue, great defense there, and that's an air ball. But the ball off the fingertips of DQ, and that'll go back to Defiance.
And you know, he should have just let that one go out. He's all right. He's all right.
Could have let it go. Fantastic defensive play by Baru. Good work not to foul. Checking into the game for the Golden Grizzlies is going to be number 6, Malcolm Christie. Ball in the corner. That one goes up for Defiance. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. They keep it alive. Ball out to Devontae Curry. Curry up top. Guarded by Nevalerua. Finds Roberts in the corner. Roberts guarded by Christie. Finds Curry. Curry flips it over to Bush in the corner. He lets one go. That's off back iron. Rebounded by Christie.
And he misses, and the clock runs out.
Good defensive possession there for the Grizzlies. Jones pushing in transition. Woodrich left open. Good close out there, though. Finds Christie in the corner, who lets one go. Off target. Majuk attacking. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. In transition. Bush. He hops through the lane. Up with the left hand and good for two. Score 10-6 now. Lead for Defiance. Jones with it. And this stadium is now filled up. Student section nearly filled. Everyone here to watch the Grizzlies opener. Ball over to Woodrich.
And Bush has 5.
Ball now to Christie. Woodrich finds himself open. Don't let him shoot. And that rattles out. Good defense by the Yellow Jackets. Ball handed off to Roberts. Roberts looking to push. Up top, guarded by Jones. Roberts able to find Curry. Woodrich, the defender. Ball all the way up top. Back over to Roberts. He goes through 2 defenders, running into his own guy, and passes it to DQ Cole on the bench. That'll be Oakland ball.
Yep. That's just good defense. That's exactly what that is. That's good defense.
Another fantastic defensive position. Oakland just struggling to kind of get buckets to fall, but so far defensively have been fantastic. And Cooper Craggs will check in this time for the Grizzlies. Jones with it up top. He's guarded by Roberts at the Grizzlies logo. Jalen Jones finds Baru at the elbow. Down low, and that pass is just off target. Campy not happy with that one.
And the Oakland Grizzlies have got to get on track here. They've got to get on track. They've got to build something early before this Defiance team finds a way to take them down.
It seemed like Baru was kind of expecting Christie to finish a run there, almost like a route in football, but unfortunately just doesn't keep going, and it'll end up being a turnover. But miss on the other end goes back to the Grizzlies. Good rebound by Woodrich. Jalen Jones looks to attack with his speed, attacks Curry to the chest of the defender, up and under for 2. And 1 bucket for Jalen Jones. Well, Jacob, coming into this, we said one of our most excited players that we wanted to see was going to be Jones, and he's showing his speed and explosiveness right now.
Absolutely.
Free throw on the way from Jones. That one's up and off target. Rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Ball now in the hands of Roberts up top. Sudoff checks in for Defiance in the previous possession. The center, Sudoff up top. Down low and intercepted there by Baru. Great read. In transition, Nevalerua hands it off to Jones at the Grizzlies logo. In the corner is Woodrich. He lets it go. Off the front iron, but Baru skies for the rebound. Keeps it alive. Finds Woodrich on the cut, who finds Craigs up and under. That's off target. Rebounded again by the Grizzlies, and up and under from Woodrich. What a possession. Not even time to catch my breath as the Grizzlies keep fighting on the glass.
And I told you, Gavin, these guys are not going to give up that easily. They're going to fight, and they're going to bring it to them.
Ball up top in the hands of Curry. Craigs takes over on defense. Hands it over to Roberts. Finds down low, Sudoff, up and under. Off target, rebounded by Woodrich. Jones now looking to keep the pace moving. He looks to attack Roberts. Handed off to Woodrich. Back to the basket. Finds open in the corner is Christie. That one's off target, but Baru hunts down that rebound. He attacks. Finds Jones open in the corner. He lets one fly. Off target, rebounded by Christie, but a push in the back there, and that'll be an offensive foul on the Grizzlies.
And a timeout here for Defiance.
And what a possession there. Just a lot of back and forth plays. We're going to stay with you during this timeout. Media timeout on the way. So, Jacob, 10-10 game, really not what we were expecting. We can be honest about that. I'll admit, guys, I said before the game I'm not really expecting this to be close. The previous game where Oakland took on this team, it was a massive 92-27 blowout. So Defiance really stepping up here Jacob, what's one thing we've seen kind of from the Grizzlies so far that we can expect to see throughout the rest of the game?
You know, everybody's making plays tonight. Everybody's making plays. There's no I. There's not just one guy. It's everybody that's trying to play, get to the ball, do stuff like that. But I think they need to slow down. If they slow down a little bit, then they can make something happen.
Jones pushing the pace a lot. He's been fantastic. And I think the hustle has been something that's been really important for the Grizzlies. As you said, Defiance looking to kind of gain some sort of lead, but when it comes to the offensive end for the Grizzlies, they're missing a lot of shots, but they are also rebounding a lot of shots. They got 10 total defensive rebounds, seven total offensive rebounds already in this game. They're out rebounding Defiance 17-10. So they're getting on the glass early, and I think that's going to make a huge difference.
I mean, you're right. Absolutely. They're getting to the glass, but if they can create open shots or get layups, they can do something out of this game. They can do something. I told you earlier before we started this. I said it's going to be a good game, you know what I'm saying? But I believe that Oakland in the end will come out of this.
They're a team that should come out of this. I mean, a team that was able to take down teams like Kentucky. I mean, they should come out on top of Defiance, but I mean, what a game so far from the Yellow Jackets, staying alive with their deep threes. We've seen a lot of three-point attempts, 8 of them total from both teams. But one thing that we really saw that was a problem in that U of M game for the Grizzlies was the three-point shooting. I believe the three-point shooting percentage in that game was 7%, which is unbelievably low. So far in this game for the Grizzlies, they're 0-8. So they're going to have to start knocking down some of these jump shots, and a lot of them have been contested. You said, they need to start finding shots and creating shots for themselves, and that's something that's going to have to come up if they're going to want to hit some of these open threes. The ball will go back to the Yellow Jackets, handed off in the corner to Curry. He is picked up by Craigs. High screen there from Anksman. Flipped over to Roberts. Anksman, high again. Flip back to Curry. Curry's got it. He attacks Craigs. Great crossover there. Tripped up. Ball is loose, and there's a tangle up on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow should be pointing in the direction of the Grizzlies, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it'll go to Oakland.
I gotta say there, Jalen Jones is lucky that was not a foul. He was very lucky that was not a foul.
I'm surprised, too. It looked like he caught him.
He did.
Ball now in the hands of Jones. DQ will take it as he checks back into the game. Ball now in the hands of Jones. Finds Neville Larua. Picked up by Anksman. Bradwell will check in along with Galhausen for Defiance. And that three is good from DQ Cole. DQ's three-point shooting was massive last year, and that's something that he's going to look for again this year. And a steal there from behind from Jones, and he's feisty on the ground as he keeps the ball alive. Great defense there from Jones. It'll be a jump ball going back to Defiance, but able to flip the possession arrow. Fantastic on-ball defense from Jalen Jones. One person we said that me and Jacob, we were discussing before this game was the absence of Isaiah Jones. And one of the big things Isaiah Jones did last year was he was a fantastic defender, especially on the perimeter. And having him out right now is going to be a huge defensive loss. But so far, Jalen has played fantastically in that position. He's attacking the ball, and it's a tenacious defense that you don't see often out of players. Ball now in the hands of Bradwell. He gives it out to Galhausen. Back over to Jury in the corner. Again, this one from Anksman. He lets one go. Rebounded by Baru. DQ hands it off to Jones at the logo. Jones back to DQ. He's left way open. That one's from the parking lot. Off target. Rebounded by Jones as he hunts that rebound. Ball kept alive by Jones. Picked up at the logo by Jury. Jalen Jones has got it. Calls out the play. DQ swiping underneath. He's got Christie on both sides. Jones looking to attack. Finds DQ. DQ down low. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Baru's got it. And he fades away and hits that shot. Shot called off, though. It'll be a penalty, or a foul, I should say, on Defiance.
A non-shooting foul. And I got to tell you something, Gavin. If Jalen Jones keeps playing like this, he's going to find himself a real good home here with the Oakland Grizzlies.
He may find himself a starting spot. One thing that we missed last year that can't be talked about a lot was a true point guard. And that could be something that we would expect from him this year. The Grizzlies, they just simply didn't have that player last year. DQ played that role the best that he could, but he's more of, an off-ball shooting guard. And I think Jones could be fantastic in that position. Nivalarua will get fouled. He'll take 2 free throws on the way. First one is off back iron. That'll be off target. And score 13-10 now. Oakland has their lead. 9:03 to go in this first half. And he buries the second one. Nivalarua knocks it down. That'll be 3 points along with 6 rebounds for him tonight. And playing point guard now is Jury for the Yellow Jackets. He attacks DQ. Looks to swing it. Over to Bradwell, nearly stripped away. He'll find himself an open 3. That's off target, and good rebound there for Christie as he's able to draw the foul. And Defiance, 0-4 of their last 4 field goals, 1 of 8 of their last 8, and Oakland coming off an 8-0 run in the last 3 minutes. The ball will belong to the Grizzlies as Woodrich checks back in. We are now in the bonus. That'll be the 7th team foul on Defiance, so Christie will shoot 1-1. First one from Christie is off target again, and everyone kind of not paying attention that ball is live. It'll be rebounded by Defiance, nearly taken back by Christie. Jury's got it. Up top, guarded by DQ Cole. Looking for something. Tenacious defense by the Grizzlies right now as they trap him up. Ball nearly loose, and that one thrown away. Great defense by the Grizzlies. Once again, Jacob, that tenacious defense, that can't be zone that we've come to love. Attacks again and forces another turnover.
Oh, yeah, the defense is there. The defense is there. The offense, if the offense is getting on track, these Grizzlies can make this a big point lead.
Hand it off to Woodrich. He looks to attack. Goes up with the right hand. Rattles out. Rebounded by Majuk. He goes up with the right hand. Off glass and good for 2. Majuk with his first bucket of the game as he enters again. Ball up top in the hands of Jury, who has had trouble even getting the ball out into within the 3-point line. The defense has been all over the Yellow Jackets so far. Looks to hand it off in the corner, and that's off the foot of the Yellow Jackets. Curry dribbles it out of bounds. Ball to the Grizzlies. And we are going to get a media timeout. And we're going to take a quick break here. As always, thank you, and you're listening to 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for Oakland Grizzlies sports. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for Oakland Grizzlies sports. We are live here from the O Arena for this Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Defiance Yellow Jackets matchup. in the home opener for the Golden Grizzlies of the 2024-2025 season. With 7:48 left to go in the first half, the score sits at 16-10, Oakland lead. It was Defiance early, but Oakland has gone on a massive 12-2 run over the last 7 minutes and have really locked in defensively. That defensive effort has really been the motivator so far for the Golden Grizzlies. The ball will be in the hands of DQ Cole. He gives it off to Jalen Jones. Jones looks to attack early with his speed. Open is Craigs. DQ from way downtown lets one go. That's off target. Jones hustles for the board, and it's just off his fingertips. But another great play there by Jalen Jones, just hustling for all of these rebounds.
He wants it. He just wants it, and I love it.
Being one of the smallest ones on the floor, he is not afraid to go after those rebounds. Ball now in the hands up top to Jury. He flips it over to Gulshausen. Gulshausen, he finds the open three, and that'll go up over the backboard, and turnover going to the Grizzlies.
And, you know, it kind of reminds me of what you just said. You said Jalen Jones is not afraid to go get it. It kind of reminds us of a guy last year who is no longer with us, you know, and as a Grizzly, you know.
That lob goes up just off target, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Craig looks to keep it alive, and it'll be off Defiance. And I think there's a couple people you could be referring to, and I think one of the most important, I guess, point guard type players that would chase after rebounds for the Grizzlies, there's two that come to mind. One being Blake Lampin. He was a tenacious player, loved to play defense, and he had real heart for this program. The other one being Rocket Watts.
Oh, yeah.
Rocket Watts was a phenomenal defensive player and also a phenomenal rebounder for his size. He went after him, and that's going to be a huge hole to fill for both of those positions. Ball up top to DQ. He looks to attack, finds Craigs on the elbow, back to the basket, cuts through with the right hand, and it'll be a foul called on Parks. Park with his first personal of the game, and it'll be a free throws on the way for Craigs as he's able to try to get to the basket to get his first points of the night. Craigs started in that U of M game, and after redshirting last year, this will be his first time playing here for the Grizzlies, and he'll knock down that first free throw for his first points tonight. And Baru will return for Mejuk as he hits the bench. Another free throw on the way from Cooper Craigs. And second one is off iron, rebounded by Park. The Yellow Jackets out in transition, ball in the hands of Jury. Guarded by Jones up top, nearly stolen by Neville Larua. Great defense there. Flicked over to Skeen. Down low, wide open for the jump shot is Park, and he'll hit it. 17-12, and that breaks that 0 of the last 5 made shots and ends the 11-0 run for the Grizzlies. In the corner is Woodrich. He finds Craigs, who finds Jones wide open, and swung all the way around. This one to Neville Larua goes up with a hook. Just off target. Nearly rebounded. Jones looks to chase it down, but it's rebounded by Skeen. With the ball now is Jury up top. Down low, Park, guarded by Baru. Baru with the defense. That one's off target, rebounded by Woodrich. Quick transition here. DQ's got it out for the Grizzlies. He looks to attack. Finds Woodrich. Full swing. Craigs is open for the three. Buries that one for 3. Cooper Craigs knocks it down for his first 3 of the night.
And he's got 4. He's got 4 tonight.
Up top is Jury. Hands it over to his teammate Skeen. Flips it over to Jury. Back down low to Park. Guarded by Baru. Looks for the open jump shot. Good defense there. Good pass away and an easy layup for Bradwell.
And it looks like we were making it very tough for him right there. You know, it seemed like he wasn't going to get it.
Jones hands it off going low. Great play there by Jalen Jones. Book it for Woodrich. And he's got 4 tonight. Jones picking up another assist. Fantastic play there by Jones. Ball now up top to Jury. He flips it over. Open is Skeen. Off the iron. Rebounded by Craigs. DQ looking to push it. The Grizzlies are playing with some pace now. Ball nearly taken away. Woodrich keeps it. He goes low. Wide open is Jones. Good flip. Craigs is open for 3. Off target. And no one there. Rebounded by Jury. Pushing it in transition. Jones, the one defender. That one's up. Off target. Rebounded by Baru. No breaks in play for either team here, and Jones will slow it down. with 4:43 to go. 22-14 Oakland lead. Jones has got it up top at the logo, guarded by Jury. Jones looks to attack one-on-one. The Grizzlies give him some space. Finds DQ. Cole goes up with the left hand, and off the glass and in for two.
That should have technically been a foul. That should have technically been a foul.
He was bumped on the way up. It's been a very aggressive game from both teams here, but a lot of these fouls let go by the refs. That one just off target, rebounded by Craigs. Jones once again finds Cole in transition. He lets one go from way downtown. That one goes in for three.
And he's got 10 tonight.
DQ already in double digits. Fantastic play from DQ Cole, 27-14, and Oakland starting to open it up at the end of this half. 3:50 to go. Ball in the hands of Bradwell. Flips it over. Ruffin. Bradwell looks to attack with their left hand. Off target, rebounded by Baru. DQ's got it. Craig's on his left. He attacks with one hand. He goes up again and fouled at the rim. That'll be 2 free throws coming up from DQ Cole.
And we're going to see some substitutions here, right after this media timeout.
They're going to call a quick timeout with 3:33 to go. We're going to take a quick break here. You are listening to 88.3 FM, WXOU, and WXOU Sports on YouTube. We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 88.3 FM, WXOU, your home for Oakland Grizzlies sports. We are live here from the arena for a 28-14 lead for the Grizzlies.
And DQ just made a basket. And tonight he's got 11. And he's just made it 12.
DQ playing fantastic. I mean, double digits already in the first half. Better game than we've seen last one in the versus U of M. And checking in for the Golden Grizzlies is going to be Bembry. He's going to get his first minutes of the night. Ball over to Stone, who sees his first time back on the floor since that first set of playing that he was in. Brown back in. And that ball off the hands of Cole. It'll go to Defiance.
This defense is playing tremendous right now. They are not letting Defiance have a single basket.
Ball now in the hands of Bush. He looks to attack. And that one way off target. Hits the Meyer sign behind the basket. And that'll go back to the Grizzlies as that ball was deflected by the defender.
And the Grizzlies have a 9-0 run. They have a 9-0 run.
That scoring drought continuing for Defiance. Nothing in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Ball in the hands of Brown, who lets one go. Looks to end it, but that's not going to happen. Rebounded by Bembry. He's attacking in transition with the ball up top. Calls off DQ. He'll handle it this possession. Looking to attack. Hands it off to Baru. Nevalarua to DQ. Back to Nevalarua down low. And he's called for a traveling violation.
And OU's got 29 points total. Defiance has 14 points total.
With 2:47 to go. Good lead now for the Grizzlies. Ball now in the hands up top for Stone. Flips it over to Jury. Stone with it back up top. At the logo, guarded by Baru. Over to Stone, who looks to attack again. Christie, the defender. Bembry with the closeout. Fantastic three-pointer there, and that's going to end the scoring drought at 3 minutes for Defiance. Bembry will take it for OU. Looks to find Christie. He's got an opening and loses control. That'll go back to Defiance off the foot. Actually, it'll stay with the Grizzlies. My bad. Off the foot of Park. Bembry finds Cole up top. Guarded by Brown. Majuk down low. He looks to attack. Double teamed. Means somebody's open and it's DQ as he lets one go. Off target. Baru with the rebound and the easy putback. And that ball nearly stolen in transition. DQ with the good read. And it'll go back to Defiance. Taken out of bounds by Stone. 1:57 to go. 31-17 lead. Ball now up top. This one's handled by Brown. High screen from Bush. Back to Bush. Over in the corner to Stone. He lets one go. Off target. And rebounded by Defiance. That one's set up. And at the horn, knocked down. Fantastic play there. Another three. This one from Brown.
And I got to say, they're lucky that one wasn't a foul.
It looked like he got in the space of Brown, but a fantastic three-pointer nonetheless. Score 31-20. Majuk's got it. He's guarded by Park. Looks to attack. Hands it off to Baru, and that one just slips out of his hands as it rolls out of bounds. Score now 31-20 as we head the other direction. Checking back into the game will be Woodrich and Jones for the Golden Grizzlies. A little more time for Jones. Ball now up top. Still in the hands of Brown, the primary point guard today for the Yellow Jackets. High screen there from Park. He's got it. Finds Bush, lets one go, and another three for Defiance.
And Defiance is trying to make a rally here.
Only down by 8. With 50 seconds to go, we're under a minute. Jones has got it up top. Oakland needs something to kind of push this lead back to double digits. Quick crossover, he's open. Fouled on the way up. He'll get 2 free throws. This one will go on Bush.
And there's just that speed of Jalen Jones that we were talking about.
Nasty crossover catches the defender off guard for nearly an open layup, but Bush has to come over and knocks down Jones for 2 free throws. Jones. He hits the first. Jones playing well tonight. He's got 5. That one's up and good.
And now he's got 6.
33-23. 10-point lead for Oakland with 38 to go. Ball in the hands of Brown. Face guarded by Jones from 3/4 of the court. And that lob is up off the hands of Bush. And they're going to actually call it a deflection off Majuk as even the Defiance team is going the wrong direction because everyone kind of expected that to be off the hands of the Yellow Jackets, but referee underneath the basket will give it to Defiance. Flips it over. Open shot there. Off target from Stone.
And I'm telling you, Oakland's got to be trouble. They got to be careful here. They got to be careful. And we have a timeout by Oakland.
We're going to stay with you through this timeout with 21 seconds to go. Defiance just really not backing down. They've hit a couple of their last threes now. They are 4 for 18 from three-point land today. That's better than Oakland's 3 for 15. Once again, struggling from 3.
So, one thing that I noticed about Defiance is that even though they're down right now, is that they're still not afraid to challenge Oakland. They're still going to take it to them. They're still going to play through the whistle, and they still want to play hard. And if I'm Oakland, we got to find ways to shut these guys down, make them not want to play the game anymore.
Yes, Defiance, a team that they play in a much smaller division. They play in the WAC, WHAC, coming to play a big-time D1 opponent like the Golden Grizzlies. You'd expect them to kind of play down, play with a little less authority maybe, but they're trying to prove themselves here today, and they're having a fantastic game so far, only down by 10. Jones will take it for the Grizzlies as that call was overturned. Jones with it up top. Looks for something. Little movement underneath. He'll find Baru at the elbow, who attacks through, and ball stripped away. In transition is Defiance. Stone with it, and that'll be the buzzer. Score 33-23 at the end of this half. We're going to take a quick break from here. You're listening to WXOU Sports on YouTube, and we'll be back with you after this halftime. Hello, everyone, and as always, thank you for tuning in to 88.3 FM, WXOU, and WXOU Sports on YouTube. We are live from the O Arena for the second half of basketball between our Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Defiance Yellow Jackets. It is the Oakland Golden Grizzlies home opener, and the score is 33-23 as we enter the second half. Ball in the hands of Meshuk, guarded by Parks. Attacking is Neville LaRue. He bumps up on the way past Bush. Beautiful bucket. And stolen off the inbounds is Jones. And he puts another set in for two. So Oakland with a quick opening, 37-23. I don't think anyone here in the arena, Jacob, even processed that bucket from Jones.
I don't think they did either.
Jones, high press on Bush. Looks to attack. Over to, that one's off target, flying in his Bush for the rebound. Rebounded by Jones. Jalen Jones on the attack, weaves through defenders, hands it off to DQ. Ball nearly sipped away, picked up by Woodrich. He's guarded by Stone. Nivalarua down low on the elbow, and he attacks Bush. Offensive foul called on the Australian, and that'll go back to the Yellow Jackets. Playing, starting our lineup for the second half for Defiance is Stone, Jury, Bush, Brown, and Park. As for Oakland, they got Jones, Cole, Woodrich, Nivalarua, and Mejuk. Up top will be Jalen Brown with the ball, guarded by Jones. Hands it off to Stone. Nivalarua, the defender. Flip, and it's nearly taken away. Good defense there. Good heads-up play by Baru.
And like I said once before, Baru is just the heart and soul of this Oakland offense and defense. He's got tremendous size. He's got tremendous speed. He can do it all. We are seeing that here for a fact.
Ball flipped over in the corner. Mejuk with the closeout. They're going to call the blocking foul. Ball remains with Defiance under the basket. That'll be Mejuk's first personal of the night. He'll hit the bench, and in for the Golden Grizzlies will come Cooper Craigs. Craigs with a good first half. Couple of threes. He's got, 1 3 and a free throw. He's got 4 points. Ball, and that'll be a 5-second violation. And once again, the defense there for the Grizzlies. DQ will take it out. Ball over to Jones. Jones up top. He'll attack Brown. Ball down low. Nivalarua looks to attack. Up with the right hand, up and good.
And he's got 9 tonight. He's got 9.
Baru playing well. Ball in the hands of Brown up top. Feel free to subscribe to WXOU Sports on YouTube for full post-game coverages and post-game recaps. Also, always feel free to tune in on WXOU.org or on 88.3 FM, WXOU on your radio dial. That shot up and good, leaning away. Fantastic bucket there from Bush. DQ's got it. Back to Jones. Jones at the top of the logo. Looks for something. DQ swings around, hands it off. Guarded by Stone. Down low is Craigs. He goes up and under and off the glass for 2. Jacob, I think a huge difference that I've noticed in this game from what we've seen, especially last year from the Grizzlies, is not a lot of shots are coming from 3. I mean, they're taking shots from 3, but the points aren't coming from 3. The points are coming from down low.
Well, because last year we had options. We had Blake Lemon, who can knock down threes. We had a big name for us, Jack Golke, a guy who can knock down threes. Chris Conway, a guy who was never really a three-point shooter but could make some things happen for him. So we've got to establish that shooter is one thing that the Grizzlies have to do.
Yeah, they need to kind of find that guy. DQ is going to kind of be looked to be that guy, as he was one of the three-point shooters last year. But it can't just be DQ Cole. It's going to have to be someone else. And I think we're kind of yet to see. We're so early in the season. It's the first game of the year. We're kind of yet to see what Oakland's going to bring. That one goes up from Woodrich. Rebounded by Nivalarua. And that's stripped. He'll hit the floor. Ball will be taken out of bounds by the Grizzlies underneath. I think another person that could be that shooter is Woodrich. Jason Woodrich, the transfer from Cleveland State. There have been quite a few games that he's had, especially here on the blacktop, where he has lit it up from downtown. And I guess maybe Campy's thought process was, if he's shooting so well from downtown on the blacktop as an opposing player, why don't we just bring him here all the time? So he brings the transfer in Woodrich, and a guy who's been a veteran here in the Horizon League, and I think he can make a huge difference. Bucket from Baru will give Oakland a 43-25 lead, and answering on the other end is Bush. Connor Bush has got his 12th point of the night. Jones up top, guarded by Brown. Looking for something. 43-27 with 16 minutes to go here in the first half. Nivalarua, he's triple-teamed. Ball nearly taken away by Bush. He's upset with that call. Thinks he got a good piece of the ball, but it'll go on Bush for his second personal foul.
And Bush, yep, that'll be his second foul.
He's been aggressive here on defense. He's the only guy, he is the only guy in double-digit scoring so far for Defiance. He's got 12 on 5 for 11. And a lob there is off target, off the hands of Baru, and maybe a bit of a forced play there. Campy not happy with the attempt from Jones. And we are going to get a media timeout. We're going to take a quick break here from WXOU Sports on YouTube. Your score 43-27 with 4 minutes past. We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 88.3 FM, WXOU, and WXOU Sports on YouTube. We come out of this media timeout. It'll be Defiance ball under the basket. And one thing, Jacob, that we talked about during break was the speed of play. Oakland, they seem to be forcing a little bit. What do we think they need to do to kind of change things up?
Well, they've got to slow things down. They've got to take care of business. You know, they feel like they've gotten a little bit comfortable. And no, that is not the case. Defiance says otherwise. They say that we're still in this game. It's still time. And with Oakland, we've got to shut things down and establish that dominant lead. And once we do that, this thing is over.
Yes, then you can kind of, get in that fun play, throw the alley-oops like we saw in that last possession. The last time that the Grizzlies played Defiance, they won by nearly 70. Right now, they are only up by 14. This is either not the same Defiance team or not the same Grizzlies team, and one of which is going to show throughout the rest of this game. There's a quick basket on that end for Stone, and that's going to bring him up to 5 points. Jones cuts underneath, finds DQ open. He lets one go. Off target. Rebounded by Craigs. He's open off glass, and he's got another set of 2.
I like this guy, Craig. He's getting to the ball. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And you're right. He was a red shirt. He was on the bench. But now he's showing his full ability, and he's showing what he can do.
It was one conversation we had before this season started. Me and former sports director Harjan Buttar and still current broadcaster Harjan Buttar said kind of what are some exciting players that we want to see. Obviously, things like Jones came up. I mean, Jalen Jones is a phenomenal athlete. We're excited to see what Baru does. But one of those, I guess, lesser-known names was Cooper Craigs. We're interested to see what Craigs can bring to the table this year, and he seems to be that scrappy kind of guy. Get an open 3 here and there. He's able to finish plays. He crashes the glass, and it's that kind of guy you need on this Grizzlies team, and it's the kind of guy that Campy wants. Baru's got it outside. He's guarded by Sudoff. Woodrich lets one fly. Off target, rebounded by Stone. Looks to push it in transition. Brown's got it. Crosses over on Christie. Looks for the gap, goes up with the right hand. Fantastic pressure defense there from Baru. That ball's going to go out. DQ Cole ball taken out underneath by the Yellow Jackets.
And it's like Defiance is just they're willing to not give up. They're willing to fight. They're willing to show what they've got. And, yeah.
Smaller team out of the WAC conference. This is a bigger time opponent than what they would usually see. They won their last game against Miami Middlebrook, and they're going to look to try to keep that going today as they look to enter their season. For anyone who may not be kind of aware of who they be playing in conference, Some more local teams that you may notice or may kind of your ears may perk up when you hear is they play teams like Lawrence Tech, they play Siena Heights, they play Concordia. So some local Michigan teams, they have a few teams they play in Ohio. That's kind of their conference. So when they're coming to such a level here on the Blacktop in Auburn Hills and they're playing a team that took down Kentucky last season, it's a very different environment for them, and they're not backing down to these Grizzlies at all.
And I got to say, on that last call, I know Baru was not happy that Bush knocked him out of the air like that. He was not happy.
Baru has been bumping a lot down low, but Bush has not backed down to him today.
And I love it. It's good physical basketball. It's what you want to see.
It's a good test for the Grizzlies. You don't want to come into these games and have a team where you blow out and, you don't learn a lot from it. It's something that was said early by Coach Campy. In the press conference following the U of M game, he said, we play big-time opponents, and we don't really care what our record is coming into the regular season. All that matters for him is the Horizon League. As a smaller league like the Horizon League, your only ticket to March Madness is winning the division. They need to win their conference. So he does not care. They play, of course, this is not a big-time team, but it's still good competition. Oakland's got a few teams coming up. Boise State they've got Kansas. The Jayhawks are going to be a huge team. Arkansas, Illinois. These are teams that are incredibly difficult competition for the Grizzlies. DQ knocking down a three. He'll continue scoring on his end. He's got 15 tonight.
And he is hot tonight. He is feeling it.
Handed off to Brown, who goes up and under. That's just an ugly shot. Tapped around and rebounded by Baru. Woodrich will take it, hands it off to DQ Cole. Cole, the transfer from Henry Ford, came last season, had a huge impact, hit some pivotal shots in that game against Kentucky and some pivotal shots in the Horizon League championship games. Down low, Baru. He's got Sudoff on his back. He goes up and he's fouled again. Baru will be heading to the line once more. He's got 2 total attempts at the line today, 1 for 2 on the night, with 11 points and 12 rebounds, along with 2 blocks and 2 steals.
And we've got a timeout on the floor, Gavin. We got a timeout by...
I believe this one's going to go to Defiance, as they're going to look to try to maybe regroup, as Oakland will be sent to the line again. They're on 4 personals right now against OU.
Actually, it's an Oakland timeout. It's an Oakland timeout.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break here from 88.3 FM, WXOU, and WXOU Sports on YouTube. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. I am your play-by-play today. Gavin Smilowski, and to my left is my color, Jacob Board. Score is 48-29 with 12:26 to go in the second half. OU starting to pull away on these Defiance Yellow Jackets. Haven't scored in the last 3 minutes, over of their last 4. And Oakland defense is starting to show up. Baru will stand at the line for free throws coming out of the timeout. Checking in the game for Defiance is going to be Curry as he enters again, and Angsman. As for the Golden Grizzlies, Mashur will hit the floor once again. The freshman out of Dearborn started this game, got some minutes. We're going to see what he does here as he returns. And Baru knocks down his first free throw of 2. Baru's got 13 points tonight, along with 12 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. He's playing amazing on the defensive end and even better on the offensive end. Of those 12 rebounds, 6 of them are offensive and 6 are defensive. Ball up top for Stone. He flips it over to Curry, guarded by Woodrich. Curry, high screen on the way from Angsman. Curry back over to Stone. Ball lost and falls into the stands. It'll be Oakland basketball.
You can really feel this momentum in here tonight. The energy has flipped from that questionable first half to now it's starting to get Oakland's way.
Yes, the scales are starting to tip as they are now up by a massive, make that 24 after Mashur. Sorry, Christie hits that one. Beautiful shot. Ball flipped over to Stone. He attacks. Wide open again is Defiance. That's off back iron. Rebounded by Woodrich. Woodrich has raked down 10 boards today. He's in double-digit rebounds. Ball over to, this will be handed up by Mashur. Over to Woodrich. High screen on the way. Called off. Full flip wide open in the corner again is Christie. And he knocks down another one.
And you could tell his teammates love it.
The OU bench is loving it as they all stand with him as he knocks that one down. 56-29. What a performance right now from Christie. He's got 6.
He does.
Attacking is Defiance. That one nearly goes out of bounds. Coverage there. Great shot knocked down from Stone to quiet the crowd for the moment.
And Stone is going to have 5 for tonight.
Ball in the hands of Mashur. Flips it over to Woodrich. Mashur, he's got it again. Down low open is Cooper Craig's off the glass. He's got 2. Mashur gets an assist. He's still looking for his points or any points on the night. He's got 2 boards, 2 assists, and that's going to be 10 now for Craig's. Long 3 on the way, off back iron, rebounded by Stone. Flipped out to Curry. He finds his shot. That's off target as well. Craig's rebounds it. Good long rebounds by the Grizzlies. Mashur finds it in transition. Christie's open. He lets another one go and knocks it down for 3. One thing you were saying, Jacob, who's going to be that 3-point shooter for the Grizzlies? And I think right now Christie's making a pretty good name for himself.
I think we might have found him.
Christie's got 9, all on 3s in the last 3 shots he's taken. That shot off balance. Great shot from Jaylen Brown, and he's not backing down against this OU team despite the crowd noise. He's got 10.
And they've got to shut him down.
Open is Craig's, lets one go. That's off iron. Rebounded by Christie. Woodrich back to Mashur. He lets one go. That's off target. Rebounded by Neville Larua. Oakland chasing every rebound, and that one thrown away off target. And Grizzlies need to slow it down for the moment. That one will go out of bounds, and that's going to bring us to a media timeout. Score 61-34, and Oakland starting to open it up. 9:34 left to go. We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. If you're just tuning in with us, you just missed a three-point barrage coming from the Grizzlies. They have now ripped this game open as they are up big, up by 27. A fantastic performance. 5 of the last 7 field goals, 3 of which being three-pointers from the senior from Canada, Malcolm Christie. He's got 9 points tonight, all off threes. And hitting the floor for the first time tonight will be the redshirt freshman Xavier Banks.
Yep, Xavier Banks, a guy who was a freshman, a guy who redshirted. Now he's coming out.
He was seen on him and Craig's got close last year, both redshirting. And this is the first time that at least I'm seeing them on the floor. So we'll see kind of how they play here. Score is 61-34 with 9:30 to go. Ball up top in the hands of Roberts. He's guarded up top by Masur. Looks to find Curry on the through ball, and that's off target, off the hands of Defiance. It'll be Oakland basketball. Masur will play point guard, the freshman from Dearborn. Masur picked up by Roberts at the logo. Screen on the way, looking for the opening for Christie. He's open for a three, lets one go, off target. Rebounded by Bradwell, and that'll be an over-the-back foul called on Craigs.
His first person for team.
Yeah, and Craigs, that'll be his first one. We typically don't like to see that.
He's got time. With only one foul, he can be aggressive. We've seen a lot from him tonight. He's got 10 points and 4 rebounds. He's had a good game along with a steal. Ball in the hands up top. Curry flips it over to Roberts. In the corner will be Galhausen. That one's given up, stolen by Banks. In transition is Woodrich. He'll slow it down. Hands it over to Masur. Back to Woodrich. Masur looking for space. Finds Christie. Down low, Banks. Banks is double teamed. Finds the open Woodrich, who lets one go. That rattles in for 3. Woodrich knocks down his 8th, 9th, and 10th point of the night. He's in double figures as well. And up top will be Roberts, looking for his first points of the night. Attacks. Curry flips it over in the corner to Galhausen. All the way down low is Anksman. Curry in the corner, off target. Rebounded by Woodrich. Woodrich brings in number 11 on the boards. High screen, Craigs.
Yep.
Woodrich lets one go. Rattles around. Banks fighting for the rebound. It'll end up in the hands of Galhausen. In transition, Anksman's got it. Back to Roberts. Roberts will reset up to the top of the Grizzlies logo. Over to Anksman. He goes up on and under with his right hand. A good layup there. That'll be points 35 and 36 for the Yellow Jackets. Up top, Masur's got it. Finds Christie. Guarded by Curry. Craigs at the elbow. Attacks the block. Spin move. Up and under with the right hand. Off the glass and good for 2.
I gotta say, that guy Craigs is a dog.
He is playing well. I'm pretty sure all 12 of his points have come from that right block, and they have been fighting. It's been fighting at the rim every time for each and every bucket.
He just wants it. That's all it is. I love these guys. These guys just want it.
Ball in the corner to Curry. He attacks. Blocked there by Christie. Woodrich slowing it down for this Grizzlies offense. Hands it off to Masur. Brought it by Roberts. And everyone down low on the baseline. Christie finds himself open and lets one go. Off target. And he finds the rebound as it dribbles around and ends up in the hands of Bradwell. And it's stolen by Woodrich. Good heads-up play defensively. Masur's got it. He goes, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Substitutions for the Grizzlies and for Defiance. Checking in for OU will be Bembry. And checking in for Defiance will be Parker Chapman. And we're going to get a media timeout here. You're listening to WXOU Sports on YouTube, and we'll be back with you shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. Score is 66-36, massive 30-point lead at the moment for the Grizzlies over the Defiance Yellow Jackets. We've got 6 minutes remaining in this second half. Checking in for the Golden Grizzlies is Jeremiah Bembry, the redshirt sophomore from Brooklyn. As for Defiance, they're going to have Parker Chapman check in.
Yep.
Ball now in the hands of Roberts up top. Cash also checking in for the Yellow Jackets. Roberts guarded by Mashur up top. High screen from Chapman. Flipped all the way in the corner. Open is Cash. He locks one in for his first points of the night. And Bembry will be the point guard for the Grizzlies. A lot of new faces on the floor right now for OU. Nearly an entire new roster, or at least roster getting minutes from what we've seen from last year. Christie lets one go, and he knocks it down for three.
And I gotta say, this guy Christie is on fire right now. He's got 12 points. He's 4 for 9 with threes, and he's that guy right now.
Chapman up top, flips it over to Roberts. Guarded by Mashur up top. At the logo, all the way over to Galhausen. He gives it to Chapman. That one's off target, rebounded by Defiance. They keep it alive. Chapman goes up with the elbow. Off target, rebounded by Banks. Mashur will take it up top. He's guarded by Cash. Hands it off to Bembry. Bembry finds Christie. Wanted to go up with that one. He's going to go up with it. That one's just off target. And they're going to call another offensive foul on the Grizzlies. That one, I think, is going on Banks.
Yeah, you could tell he wasn't very happy with it. You know, he wasn't very happy. It'll be his first, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay.
He'll remain in the game. Christie hits the bench as Jones tries to cool him off a little bit. Actually, everyone getting part of it on the bench. And hitting the floor will be Mejuk for OU. Up top, Jury flips it over to Cash. Stolen by Mashur. He's playing amazing basketball right now for the Grizzlies. Still looking for those first points, but he's got his first steal along with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Great ball movement guy right now. The freshman from Dearborn getting big minutes today with the Grizzlies.
Everybody is just playing well tonight. Everybody is just playing well. Whether it's the starters, backups, or it's just the student section.
It's a good environment for everyone to be in. I'm happy that everyone showed up for the first game of the year. It kind of shows you what energy we can bring to the games that really matter in the regular season next winter, or this upcoming winter, I should say. And Craig's keeping it alive for the Grizzlies as he fights for a rebound. He'll get fouled. That'll be the 6th personal on Defiance. And I believe they're going to call a shooting foul. Nope, they'll take it out of bounds underneath.
And that's Xavier Banks, number 24, big guy. He's willing to get in there, get his hands dirty a little bit, fight for the ball, take whatever he can get. And his teammates just love it from him. They love it.
Bembry out underneath. Looks for something. Finds Banks. Nearly doesn't at the free throw line. That ball's taken away. This one by Bradwell. In transition is Defiance. He goes up, fouled. Ball rattles out just off target for Bradwell. He'll have 2 free throws coming up.
And we're gonna have a media timeout when we come back. It is going to be a foul on Oakland. It is going to be on Oakland Craigs. That'll be his second.
We'll be back with you shortly. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome back to WXOU Sports on YouTube. The score is 69-39, 30-point lead at the moment for OU with 4 minutes remaining in the first half. I'm sorry, in the second half of this game between the Defiance Yellow Jackets and the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Fantastic home opener here for OU. The fans really showed out. Just a great environment for the Grizzlies to play in for their first time this year. And at the free throw line will be Bradwell as that first one just trickles out. Bradwell looking for his first points tonight. That one's up and in. He's got one.
And we're going to have a substitution. Amir Ruffin will be coming in the game.
Ruffin getting what I believe is his first minutes of the night. Get a little time here to play on the blacktop. Bembry's got it up top. Guarded by Skeen. He looks to attack. Bembry up and under. What a play there. Just off target. Rebounded by Ruffin. He gives it up to Jury. In the corner. That one's up and rattles in home for Brown. Ball now up top. Bembry once again. He's guarded by Skeen. Bembry looking for someone, and they're going to call a carry. That'll go back to Defiance. Now playing point guard Jury. With 3 minutes to go, Oakland really stepping down on Defiance, looking to shut the door and leave with an easy win. Not quite what we were expecting, maybe a little bit more on the scoring end for OU, maybe a little bit more on the defensive end. But overall, it was a great performance. That one's up and in, and that's good from Brown.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Gavin, this just sets the tempo heading into the season. It just sets the tempo big for these guys.
It kind of shows that I think we're in for a bit of a different season. It's not going to be this super high-octane offensive season. I think we're going to get a lot of buckets down low as Craigs knocks down another one. A lot of, tough buckets down low, fighting for layups, fighting for rebounds to keep possessions alive. I think it's going to be a very energized team this year.
And he's got 14 tonight. Craig's got 14 tonight.
Craig's playing a great game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chapman up, and that one rattles home. Defiance put a little run together here, but unfortunately a little bit too late with 2:15 to go.
Yeah, there's nothing really that they can do. There's nothing really left. But they could just fight hard.
Ball handed off to Mashur. They're going to call an offensive foul. Not sure on who. That's going to go on Bembry.
As it was an legal blocking screen,
They're going to flip it back in the direction of Defiance. Defiance making 3 of their last 3. Up top, Jury. He's guarded by Mashur. Looks to attack. Elects to keep it. And nearly taken away by Majok down low. And up and under is Bradwell, but they're going to call a foul on the floor.
On Majok, yes.
And free throws on the way from Bradwell. That one goes for 1.
And Bradwell has 2 for now. If he makes this, he'll have 3,
Looking to add some more to his point total. He's got 3 personals tonight, though, along with 3 rebounds and a couple turnovers. That one's up and in. Cooper Craigs will take it out. Gives it up to Bembry. 1:45 to go. OU looking to close out this game. Guarded high by Skeen. Gives it up to Majok. Hands it off to Mashur. He's looking for his first points. He goes up with the right hand, and that one's good for 2. Nassim Mashur.
And he's got his first of the game.
Long awaited. He's played 15 minutes. He's only taken 2 shots. Has been very smart with his shot selection. Ball in the corner. Wide open is Skeen. That one's in for 3. 73-52 with a minute to go. Oakland up by 21. Bembry up top.
And Oakland may think it's over, but you know, the game is never over until that final horn blows.
Up goes Bembry. Ball nearly stripped. Banks ends up with it. He goes up with the right hand and scores two.
And Xavier Banks gets his first layup, you know.
Huge points there as the Grizzlies bench jumps for him. Red shirt last year, was on the team, didn't play. Getting some minutes today, maybe some minutes on the season. Good rebound there from Craigs as he reels in his fifth. 30 to go. Bembry up top, guarded by Skeen. Defiance not backing down in these last few minutes. Bembry looking to attack. He's got Skeen on his back. That's up and off target. And off the fingertips, it'll go back to Defiance. With 18 to go, that's going to be nearly the end of this game.
Yeah, that's gonna be the ball game for now.
And looking to keep it alive. Ball up top. And that's going to be the end of the game. Score 75-52. Oakland on top. Feel free to subscribe to WXOU Sports on YouTube for live broadcasts like this, full game broadcast being posted, and recaps and things like that. I was Gavin Smilowski, your play-by-play. To my left, my color commentator, Jacob Board. Have a good night, everyone.